Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. Right now it's close to the end of February of 2024, and around the first of the year you always get all these videos on YouTube of people doing tours of their scrapbook room. And there are these large, fabulous, rooms with all the latest equipment and all the latest storage options, and they're neat and put together and clean. And, that's just not how real life is when you're a scrapbooker. So I thought I would give a little tour of my scrapbook room and show you what a real scrapbook room looks like. Now, I am privileged enough to have my own room where I keep my scrapbook supplies. Not everybody has that. When I first started scrapbooking, I was using one of those underbed storage containers in the middle of my living room floor. But I do now have my own room that I keep my scrapbook stuff in. It's a small room. It's probably 10 by 10 or maybe 10 by 12. When you first go in the room, we'll start on the right here. I have a closet. I don't make the best use of this space. I could probably do something better here. Up at the top are all my totes that I use when I'm traveling, when I'm scrapbooking, or to store different projects in. Here I have a bunch of totally Tiffany organizers. I'm not sure what these were meant for, but I use them to store my ribbon and my score tape. And then over there I have a bunch of the bags that will hold 12 by 12 stuff that I got at different scrapbook conventions. Down the bottom is, over there in the corner, is my my rolling tote that I use when I go to crops. And then the rest of this stuff is stuff that I've purged that I'm still looking for a home for. In the floor, and yes, in a real scrapbook room, stuff gets stored on the floor. This box is my Season of Creativity box for February from Country Craft Creations. I haven't started any of the projects, so it's still staying there on the floor. And then over there, those two totes are, I just got back from a crop in Florida a couple of weeks ago, and I have not unpacked what I took with me. This is just a regular file cabinet that I use for just files and office supplies. On top of the file cabinet, these paper holders are all of my Christmas collections. I store all my paper by theme. So this is my Christmas. Here I've got a IKEA Kallax unit. It's a 5x5. Up at the top, I have just a bunch of mini albums that I've made. And then all of this is my paper collections. And again, I sort those by theme. And then I have scrapbooks that I've put together. Over here I have some old, like yearbooks and photo storage, photo paper, that sort of thing. Again, more of the scrapbooks that I put together. And then these two cubbies are my Artis Cardstock. If you haven't tried Artis Cardstock, go to Country Craft Creations and check that out. You can't beat this for making mini albums. They fold beautifully. They don't crack. It's amazing. All my score tape sheets, and this is chipboard. Then down here, again in the floor, is that blue box is a toolbox that I won at the crop that I went to a couple of weeks ago. Haven't decided what I'm going to do with it. And then that is this, all these papers here. This is like an office paper organizer thing. It has 3 tiers. And that's what I keep all my papers in that I'm working on my current project, because I don't have room for them on my work table. Back there under the window are some file boxes that have photographs in them that I haven't done anything with yet. And on this wall, I have my scrap box. Try not to run into anything here. This is an old version of what they now call the Dream Box. But it holds all of my, I would say, smaller scrapbook supplies. This door right here just has little shelves on it, and I use that to store all of my tags and some other ephemera. Here in this section are like shoebox sized organizers. Like I have all my flowers sorted by color in photo holders. This is bling. Got some mixed media stuff down there. Just different stuff like that. Then the middle part here, on the left-hand side, I have these labeled with themes. And then I have, like the top is Christmas cards. Then I have one for weddings, spring, summer, travel, pets, outdoors, fall, Thanksgiving, vintage, kids, school and family, and Christmas. And I put things in there that are from collections that I've used most of the stuff. And, you know, I don't really have enough of it left to store it as, you know, part of the collection. So I just put it in there as sorted by themes. And then on this side, I've got, again, these are 12 by 12, or will hold 12 by 12. And like 3 of these are taken up with 6 by 6 paper pads that I don't have anywhere else to put. I need some ideas for how to use up 6 by 6 paper pads. Up there on the top, that black organizer holds stamps and what do you call them, where you press the design into paper? Texture folders, that sort of thing. That little gray container is cards that I've made, and that white thing is just empty. That's just extra. Can be used for different sorting things. And then this is my work table. I took the chair out of the room so I'd have room to move around here. It's very small. It's probably 4 feet apart. 4 feet wide, which is really not wide enough for scrapbooking, but it's all that I've got at this point. I don't know. I'm looking for some other solution for that, but that is part of the dream box. This is something neat here that I just bought recently. Saw somebody on the internet talking about it. These are puzzle trays. They're meant for sorting puzzle pieces, and they stack. So when you're scrapbooking, if you've got something that has like a big collection of ephemera and you need to spread it out so that you can see what you have, that's a good way to do it without, you know, spreading it out on your table and then you knock it off on the floor and all that. Underneath the table is more storage under there. And for me, with the table here, I'm not a young person. With the table here, it's hard for me to get to anything down there. So it's, you know, what I have down there basically is extra scrapbooks, empty scrapbooks. So that's not a very good use of space. You know, that's another reason that I'm thinking of getting rid of this table and doing something else, is so that I can use that storage space down there. Then over here, there's another row of the small totes. You know, I've got old Cricut cartridges and Cricut instruction books, colored pencils, markers. This is ribbon. Again, I sort those by rainbow color, other markers, that sort of thing. Then all of these have not been used, but there's another section of 12 by 12 storage. Like these are letters, you know, sticky letters. This is adhesive. I've got 2 more drawers of flowers here that are not sorted by color yet. And then some down there that are unused. And then on this door, there's some little shelves, and there's an acrylic piece here. You probably can't see it, but I use this to put all my paints. And this section has pens, and this section has scissors. There's some more paints and sprays, some sprinkles, all that kind of stuff. And then on the back of this door, I put up magnetic, I don't know what you call them, panels. And then that's where I put all my dies. And that way I can just look at a glance and see what all I have there. Okay, on this wall, on the right-hand side there, I've got a paper holder. This is all pattern paper that is not part of a collection, all sorted by color. The top is more mini albums. And then down at the bottom, I have a storage unit that, you know, holds different things, dies mostly in this one. These little bitty drawers here, you know, hold my charms and that sort of thing. And then here I have a big, just move this out of the way so I can get over here. This is an old TV armoire. And again, it's not very good use of space, and I'm looking for something to take the place of that. Up at the top, I've just got more mini albums that I've made. And then down the bottom, I have a couple of cutters. And then here, these are all my Halloween papers. Christmas and Halloween is what I have the most of, so they aren't with the other things over there in the Calyx unit. And this is my cardstock that, again, is all sorted by color. And then I have another one of those units that has, that I put, like, these are my inks. Got a lot of inks. And I have buttons, different metal type items, brads. And then I have some stamps that I don't really stamp a lot, and really this takes up way more space than what is what it should for how much I stamp. And then I just got this. This is I got this from HSN. And it's a little rolling cart. There's 3 drawers on the bottom, and then there's 2 shelves. And I put this, when I'm sitting here crafting, I put this up beside me. And I use this top box for, you know, when I cut paper, and I'm using part of the paper, and I'm not going to use the other part, I put that part in here just to keep it off my table so that I can try to contain it all in one spot. And then this shelf, this is all of my scrap Artis Cardstock that I have used in projects. And I feel like they're big enough pieces that I may use them in future projects. And then the drawers, I don't really have anything in the drawers. This is going to be another thing to sort ephemera. Got my corner choppers back there. And I really don't have anything in the other 2 drawers yet. But that is my scrapbook room. You know, it's not perfect. It's not a beautiful, well-organized space, but it does what I need it to do. And I just wanted to put that out there to let people know that not everybody's room looks like these people on YouTube that do craft room tours. It's always a work in progress. It's not always neat and pretty. It's not supposed to be neat and pretty. It's supposed to be a creative space where you can create. And creativity is messy sometimes. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please put them down in the comments, and we will see y'all next time.